Hi, I'm Moody, the Moon Mystic, and today's moon is the waxing crescent moon in the sign of Cancer. This reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Holy Spirit, it's a love brief for Aries. Aries, we're coming out of your season. Okay. Ruled by Mars, right? Okay. What's the main thing going on in love with Aries? The main thing, Spirit. What is this reading about? The Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Whoa. Okay, so the topic of this reading is the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands for Aries. Okay. So I'm hearing that you have to give up the Knight of Wands energy to obtain the Ten of Pentacles. Because the Knight of Wands upright is inconsistent, right? I just said that. Impulsive. They don't know what they want. They're in it for the short term. You know, they are spontaneous and they don't think all the time. They are very reactive. The Knight of Wands is always like on to the next, you know, not really interested in settling down and seeing where things will go, or getting into deep research, or spending too much time. Always on the move, right? Okay. So, interesting. So you have the Four of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. Spirit said you're well on your way. So the Four of Pentacles, this is definitely about obtaining the Ten of Pentacles and leaving some impulsive, spontaneous, inconsistent, immature, rebellious, hot-tempered, flighty energy behind. Four of Pentacles is looking at what you have and setting boundaries to not only maintain that, but to increase it. It is like hoarding, holding on to what you have, setting boundaries. Okay? Spirit says that sometimes can create some type of insecurities. Also pay attention to that, because that's the Knight of Wands, right? He's a little insecure, and that adds to his flightiness. Exactly. The Six of Pentacles is really having an energy of fairness, being generous, not only fair, but charitable even. Right, very supportive. The Six of Pentacles, they're giving others. They're reciprocal, that energy, the Six of Pentacles. So I think you have a choice maybe between a Knight of Wands, Aries energy, and the Ten of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles here. There are two pentacles, two ways we can go, two choices that can be made. Right. What is your heart really telling you? The Magician appears. What is your will telling you? Yeah, because there are a lot of choices, roads, different paths we can take to obtain what we want. Sometimes Spirit says, well, what do you really want, Aries? What is it? Seven of Cups, being on the defense. Notice here, every hand is red. So it's really hard to discern whose hand is whose, or what's up those sleeves. Oof. Choices, right? Opportunities. And there's fantasy also, and illusions and uncertainty, just like with the moon. Yeah. And it's in the waxing crescent energy about you having to make a choice of what you want. With the waxing crescent, it's like really going after what you want. And that could also symbolize the Nine of Pentacles, us talking about going after, because the Knight is on a horse, and Wands, I'm sorry, that's the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands is on a horse and in flight. So in order to get the Ten of Pentacles, Spirit is saying we have to do more, Aries. There's something that you want, that you are assessing your pentacles. You're like, how much time am I going to put into this? How much effort? You're at a point where you realize it's going to take more of you to obtain it. Yes, yes, there's a lot of ways you can go, but you don't have a lot of time. With Pentacles, it's effort and time and investment. The investment of that. And you want to return. Oh yeah, I feel you. Queen of Pentacles appears. Ten of Swords. Okay. And then the Star. Two cards of believing. The Magician and the Star. Having faith. Oof. Spirit said, hold your rock up again. For some of you, it could be about having faith. You're at a point where you have to make a choice. You have to juggle, rejuggle your schedule in order to accomplish something. It could be for some of you. Okay, Spirit, tell me more for Aries love. This obviously concerns what you love as well as who you love, right? It's about your Ace of Cups. And this just fell out, the Six of Wands, success. So in May, the Six of Wands, you could be discovered. May is called the flower month, and it's about abundance. It's about making the right choice so that things bloom. It's a very fertile time. It's a very colorful time. It is when flowers bloom, and that's creativity, that's birth, that's something coming forth. So some of you could be having a child, okay? But you have 6 cards surrounding 7 cards. All cards of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. All regarding the 10 of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands, going after something that you want. Some of you, this requires some type of spirituality. Getting into being quiet, being still, okay, allowing Spirit to speak. Some of you have to let go of fear and doubt. The Nine of Swords is reversed. Fear, doubt, anxiety. It's our thoughts. Some of us have to let go of that stuff in order to continue to move forward quickly, because the Knight of Wands is quick. He's not a slow moving energy, but he is Wands. He's taking actions. He is in flight. He wants that 10 of Pentacles. All right. So there's no fear. There's no doubt. It's about taking rest. It's about feeling secure within yourself, and then you're ready for that one other pentacle. And I feel that is who you love. Even if you're with somebody, maybe you need that love to increase. You feel yourself growing as the Emperor, the Empress, right? We always are growing. What else, Spirit? Okay. Definitely getting rest. And not worrying. So are these cards upside down? They are, because everything is coming out upside down. But Spirit says that's good. The 5 of Swords. Letting those swords fall out. And choosing a different path. Like I'm feeling Michelle Obama say, when they go low, we go high. It's like some of you are dealing with discerning how much energy you should give to a negative situation. Right. you are definitely assessing that, because that's taking away from you focusing on your Ten of Pentacles, whatever that may be. And that's getting caught up in some petty fights, some energy that doesn't serve you. It's not going to benefit you. So you may have to deal with a distraction as you're going towards what you want. Queen of Swords. Somebody could lie. Also, pay attention to liars, people who present themselves not as they really are. A lot of moon energy, unseen mask. Okay, the Queen of Swords can also be the King of Swords. Somebody talking to you with disrespect, very disrespectful, cutting words. They don't care about your feelings. This could be a narcissist. A lot of mental, me, self-centered. Yeah, there is a mental health issue there with the King or Queen of Swords. That's why you have the Ten of Swords in future energy. Okay. Okay, tell us more about this King and Queen of Swords and the Ten of Swords. That means something is ending with this type of energy. Whoever holds that type of energy in your relationships that surround you, things are coming to an end. They're going to be defeated. You not only for so long can you hold court in that negative, arrogance. It's a evil, it's a hatred, it's, I don't know. Two of Swords, more swords. Yeah, because you're seeing the light now. You're seeing the light. You're seeing that you have options. You're seeing that you don't want to be a part of that. The Two of Swords is also stalemate energy, where you say, I'm just not going to do this with that energy anymore. I feel that also. I'm not going to have anything to do with them. You see something for what it is with all these swords coming through. It's over Pentacles. And with the Ten of Pentacles, it could be a family situation, a legacy, inheritance. It could be something like that. But there is this arrogant energy, very self-centered, puffed up. And here's the Hermit. That's you just electing to take your energy and put it inwardly, focusing on you and your pentacles, stabilizing them, and making your environment stable, feeling what your environment needs. Like if you're with somebody, feeling what that relationship needs to go to the next level. Or if you're looking for somebody, really focusing on now where you need to be in order to meet other people. And that's really filling up your cup. So doing things you like to do will put you around other people that you like. Ooh, I'm hearing that this is a good time. Fertile ground, especially in relationships. Prince of Cups. Oof. Yeah, that arrogant energy wants to come back and apologize. But you know, this is somebody who's really hot-tempered with the Queen of Swords, King of Swords reverse. Very hurtful. They don't care about hurting others' feelings. It's only about what they want. That's a total narcissist. I'm telling you, that's why that's coming to an end with the Ten of Swords. And all this light, all these other swords are around this. Yes. And it is concerning Pentacles. What else, Spirit? There's a lot going on around you that could also be affecting your relationships. There's the Moon. You have no idea, you had no idea that this was going to impact you this way. But now in May, with all the swords, everything comes to the surface. Everything comes out like the flowers. Right. It's an informative time. You see some things that you didn't see. The Moon is a major arcana. It's controlled by God, right? It's part of the universe. That's right. Our universe. Right. Okay. Strength card, Leo energy. So you have Pisces, Aquarius, definitely Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, heavy energy here. And now you have Leo. To get away from this flighty, inconsistent, immature, hot-headed liar. They're a liar also. The King of Swords reversed, the Queen of Swords reversed. They lie. They like embellish, but all the time. You don't know what to believe. So I feel that energy. But this is about the right thing. Six of Pentacles. What's supposed to happen will happen. It's almost like divine, your angel guides, your spirit guides. Because this is a legacy, inheritance. And it even goes past your, maybe your mother. This sounds like my reading. Maybe your grandparents, your great-grandparents, something like that. Right. Princess of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, more Pentacles. There is someone who emerges as the king over these pentacles, over this inheritance, over this family situation, over this king or queen of swords reverse. Someone who's triumphant, because you have the Six of Wands. Yes. How do you obtain the Ten of Pentacles was the question. And you get the Ten of Pentacles. Everything we discussed so far. Keeping the focus on you. Deciding what you're going to give your energy to. Reprioritizing your time. Your efforts. Focusing on you. The Emperor, the Empress energy. Having the strength, because sometimes you're pushed to the left or you're pushed to the wall. You're pushed. Oof, and I feel that. Okay. Tell me about just love. Is there somebody supporting Aries right now, Spirit? Okay. Thank you. Forgiving and learning. So in this family dynamic, legacy, money, all of that, money, time, energy, effort, right? Spirit saying forgiving is required because it allows you to let go. I'm feeling all of this narcissistic energy. We eventually have to let go of it. And in order to do that, forgiveness allows us to release, to not care about it, to earnestly not even talk about it anymore, right? We just are focused on our Ten of Pentacles, our goals and objectives, our Ace of Cups, and filling that up, you know, whether it's investing in creating something new in May, because love is about creation. First of all, God is love, right? John 4:16 rather. Yeah. God is love. And that's why love is so difficult. It is. It's a battle, right? Because Satan always tries to interfere in that, our relationships with other people. And so that's why forgiveness is here, because May is a time of letting go of the past so that you can move forward into the future without the baggage. No baggage is very important. Focusing on the Ten of Pentacles means you can't have any distractions, and the Knight of Wands is always distracted, right? He's distracted with anything. He's watching everything. So in order to just release this King or Queen of Swords reverse, because that's a very manipulative lion, you're going to need to forgive them and forgive yourself. Because that's going to allow you to let go of the past, not even think of that situation anymore, not let it take up any rent in your head. And that's going to bring you into the present, thinking about the future. And that's where Spirit wants you to be. What else? Because in the future, you're going to be dealing with people who are honest, who have integrity, who are open, right? They talk about what? Truth. Light. They're not liars. It's a different whole tribe. It's a different mentality, different group of people we're talking about. moving towards the future. And you're feeling open. You're very conversant. And that's how you are. You're very clear. You're concise. You're assertive. You know, you are the emperor, the empress. When you walk into the room, you take command. And it's in truth and light. Some people feel intimidated, but that's their thing. You can't let them stop you. Tell me more regarding love, Spirit, for Aries, for this love brief in May. What? That's a lot. In May, it's going to be safe for you to love. As a matter of fact, focusing on love is going to keep you distracted from this, because you're basically calling in who you love. Either you're calling in who you love, or you're calling in the elevation of love, that relationship ascend, that it grow. That you're able to propose certain things with your current spouse and they are receptive, they're amenable, they're open, and you two have fun. It's like discovering something new, maybe making them go to a painting class, a wine sipping class, or something that's different, something that changes your current circumstances. Spirit says He hears your prayers and affirmations. He hears us. The Holy Spirit hears us, resides inside of us if we want Him there. So yeah, there is this separation from this toxic energy so that you can make room and focus on what you really want. All the Pentacles come in. You got the Ten of Pentacles twice. You got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay? And let's see. Yeah. I just feel like May is your month, Aries. Friends, new friends. Because you're open, you're conversant, right? You two are sharing also from a healing standpoint. You may meet somebody who's supportive of you. With it, you're establishing new friend circles with like-minded people. Then if you're together with somebody, you're inviting them to hang out and do new things. I see this happening. Yes. Asking for support and accepting support. That's difficult for you. But maybe through you helping somebody else. You know, because when we help somebody else, we actually are helping ourselves. But I feel that these friendships, the communication, it gets deeper in May. And you're calling in your soulmate. Bam! There's somebody who could be the one. Maybe you met this person in another social setting, or maybe you haven't met them at all. Maybe you've met them spiritually, but not physically in the 5D, but your paths haven't actually crossed. Tell me more about this soulmate, Spirit, for Aries, May. They're divine. I was saying the Emperor, the Empress, they're divine. Okay, and that's your twin. Yeah, I'm feeling that, even though I don't see the card. Another card of forgiveness. You're being told forgiveness is paramount in May because it lets you let go of the past. And it liberates you. It says forgiveness is a liberating choice. That's right. It sets you free. It does. Because you don't even think about that anymore. When you truly forgive from your heart, I mean, you think about it, but it's a fleeting thought. In and out. You are not belaboring over that. You're not giving your energy. There's no resentment. You let it go because you realize karma will take care of itself and it's over. And you had the 10 of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles, the 10. You had 2 10 of Pentacles. And that's telling me that it's definitely going to something new is beginning, because there's an ending and there can't be an ending without a new beginning unless you die, right? Other than that, there's always a new beginning after something new starts. Not the same old thing doesn't continue to move on. In some way, it's different. Right. Yeah, repression. That's what I felt with that mental illness for the King or Queen reverse. Like they hid a lot. A lot was hidden. Could have been a Scorpio, Pluto energy involved too. Hiding things. Definitely an earth sign, I said. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, air. Controlling thoughts. Someone is not telling the truth. They're not. Everything that I said, didn't I say that's a liar? Well, there's more that's being repressed that you don't even know. There's a lot more going on behind the curtain. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay? Your dreams are very important right now because this is a very fertile time. May is called that flower month, and flowers are blooming. That allows us to, first of all, remember the cycles of life are changing, because you see life, human nature, and nature transforming right in front of your eyes. You see the transformation, right? And so Spirit says it's important to pay attention to your dreams, to your ideas, to your interests, to subtleties, to, yes, your intuitive, psychic energy at this time, because that's how things are going to come to you. You definitely have the moon here. So your dreams, your ideas, all of this is important because they hold messages. And that's why I'm a proponent of writing it down so that you can put the pieces together. Because sometimes, you know, we're on the go, but yes, those are fleeting thoughts, but somehow we got to capture them. That's what I'm being told for you in May. What else? You're calling in. You're calling in the one. And this is that. Tune into subtle energy. I was just saying that, feeling that. You're receiving, because it's going to tell you something about the situation, whatever it is. Listen to the messages. Two things telling you important messages are being given, and it's coming from your body, like you're feeling it, like it's telling you yes, no. It is. It's your gut. It's your intuition. Trust it. This is very deep. Tell me about money. I gotta know, because this is something that you love. This is concerning something that you love. What's going on with money? Okay. Spirit said get another deck. He wants me to just use tarot. Tell me what's going on with money. Okay. The devil. This is this toxicity. Damn. Somebody is obsessed with it. With owning, greed. I don't know. Something that doesn't belong to them. Very possessive. I saw all of that. Possessive, rebellious. That is that King or Queen of Swords. We've been talking about them all this reading. Leave me a message. Who is that? Tell me, please. Aries, talk to me. The devil. That's what he wanted me to use. Right. He doesn't like your Queen of Wands, King of Wands energy. Because you're very uninhibited. And you do what you want. You say what you want. You have a mind of your own. You're not allowing that energy to control and manipulate you anymore. This cycle is coming to an end. And there's nothing they can do about it. But boy, is it toxic as hell. Money. Ooh. So jealous of you, the King of Queen. You're the King or Queen of Wands, Aries. Or jealous of that energy. That is Leo, Aries, Sag. I'm a Sag. Moon and rising. Virgo, Sun and Venus. Wow. Okay. All right, Spirit. Money, huh? Communication is coming. It's coming swiftly. A lot of swift action. You opened up with the Knights. If things were slow for you in the past, they're speeding up now. You ain't got no time to play. And I also see a lot of paintbrushes. Look at that. A lot of little lights. maybe 3 projects you're working on, maybe communication is evident and things do move along quickly. This has something to do with something you envision. Look at them looking out into the horizon. This 10 of Pentacles. I see though why you are pulled into this other, I think it's a family legacy inheritance fight, because you had the 5 of Swords reversed, right? That's a fight. Whoa. With Libra, and yeah, you had the King or Queen of Swords. This person will cut you. They don't care. Oh, this is a very painful. Hey, Aries. All right, let's get out of that energy. How about that? Oh, 30. I'm done. Where's my angel numbers? I need to give you an angel numbers because, wow, whatever you're going through regarding Pentacles, just stay focused on yours. Because in the end, all we can do is control ourselves, right? We can't control nobody else or a whole big situation. But it will be controlled by who? Karma. Because karma says what you do, it comes back to you. The energy that you exude, that comes right back to you. It's like a boomerang. It comes right back to you. So for you, just focus on being balanced. 888. Focus on your success, your wealth, this new cycle. And let what goes around come around. You got some money things happening. Money could be literally coming your way. Fortune. 8 is about abundance and prosperity. Good fortune. Sagittarian energy refers to more than just money though. It's also material success, and it's also health, your health. Spirit is saying right now health is important. That's the 6th house. That's Virgo energy. Something about a Virgo with all these pentacles. Health. Taurus or Capricorn, their health. I don't know. But what goes around is coming around. Also focus on your health. Exercise. What you eat. Okay. Somebody is not appreciating people in their lives, and therefore they're being taken away. I don't know who that's for. This message, though, encourages you to take personal responsibility and use it to realize your greatest potential. 888. Put 888 in the comments for me if you resonate with this reading. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And thank you so much for staying till the end, until the next moon phase. Namaste.